What's up, everyone? Today we reacted to another episode of Blacklist. You know, we got another. We are up. We came off like a really incredible 2 episodes. It just came off that high of like Luke the Braxton saga, and apparently it's after the Super Bowl. Thanks to all telling me this. So they made this episode to attract new viewers, and I don't know what else would attract new viewers if not for those 2 episodes. Isn't that? Because those 2 episodes was so amazing, and it was a little bit hard to. I saw the synopsis of this episode. I was like a little bit hard to say yes, I want to watch more episodes, because while I love Blacklist and I don't intend of stopping until the last episode because I love this show so much. I was like. It's not going to be as intense as the previous episodes. We're not going to get as much information as we got from the last episode. We got literally a flashback into a past. What other episodes have had that much? There's only a few episodes that have had that much information, just come out, and... so I was like, I just took a little bit break of watching the next episode, but now I'm back and I'm eager to watch another episode, because I'm desperate to know what happens next, I am. Don't misunderstand. Yeah, well, bro. What is that old phone? Hey, we've seen this guy before. Or, I know he's from Iron Man. He's the Iron Man guy, the villain. But have we seen him in Blacklist, or am I just mixing up Iron Man and Blacklist? I'm possibly mixing up Iron Man and Blacklist. That guy's Iron Man. Wow, who is this guy? What's with the phone?
This is Burke. OPSEC 3828. We have a situation.
You just gave up that you work for an agency. I don't know which agency, but that's the only agency I know speaking. Probably CIA. This is probably what's it called? A CIA.
Officer Mrs. Ames will do whatever we can to find your husband.
Thanks. Eugene disappears sometimes to Atlantic City, once to Vegas, but he always calls, and he's never gone for more than a few days.
And I understand there's some incident that happened before his absence.
Eugene came home. He said he got an anonymous tip about trespassers over by one of the
is this a
Marina
different?
The lieutenant went to check it out and came back about an hour later.
Marina Dock. Boatmaster's wife.
Is there any chance your husband got a name?
He did better than that. She gave him a card.
Special Agent Elizabeth Keene.
Elizabeth, why are you being so dumb? Actually, what else could she do at that point? But still.
What is it?
She should have just showed her badge and say this. Why did she give her
Where'd you get
a
it?
card
I need you to see
in
if
my
you can
car?
figure out what it is, how it works.
There are people who are
Oh,
following
he's
laws at this kind of
asking
thing.
for a rum.
That I know and trust.
We all
I
trust
hope I'm
a rum.
interrupting.
Yes.
No. You're not answering your phone.
So leave a message.
Dembé did. 2, in fact. We have a new case agent.
We're back to this where she hates him. He's trying to gain her favor.
You're after the fulcrum. It's why you're here. Not to help me or protect me or whatever spin you're selling today. Well, I'm not buying it. From this point on, there's no reason for us to talk unless it's about the work.
Fine, then let's work. I think you'll find today's most intriguing story on page 20, bottom left corner.
According to Uzbek authorities, Father Alexander Nabiev, a local priest in Tashkent region of Uzbekistan.
I'm waiting for
You're intrigued because a priest was kidnapped.
finish reading.
No, I'm intrigued because the priest is not a priest. From what I hear, the good Father Nabiev is an agent of the CIA. That's a crime, Agent Keene. Going back to the Cold War, the CIA has a long and controversial history of using religious figures
He's
as
against
spies
that.
in violation of executive orders, internal CIA policy, and promises made by every president since.
Wait, they're not allowed to
Demon
act as a priest, or what? They can act as what's it called? They can be undercover as anything, but no priests. That's a bit weird.
Unfortunately, he's an associate of mine.
Of course.
His name is Ruslan Denisov. He commands
sounds
a
Russian,
nasty
though.
little band of separatists known as SRU. Translated, they are the Supreme Republic of a free, righteous, and independent Uzbekistan.
Of course.
Is a bit much, but he can be quite dramatic, not to mention violent and entirely
hates the name.
unreasonable. Politics are his passion, and to fund his separatist agenda, he's become something of an abduction mogul. Underestimate the usefulness of a nasty band of armed separatists, but lately Ruslan's been
So this is his way of getting back at him.
his temper has cost me and my partners considerably more than he's worth.
So everybody wins.
Yeah.
You help us rescue the agent, we eliminate a thorn in your side.
And this is how it always works.
Careful
You don't
on
know.
this one, Lizzie. You have more than just a blacklister to worry about this time. The CIA will do whatever it takes to keep this quiet.
Richard Gagnon, Executive VP for
Okay, I'm like 50-50 on this. Yes, it's her memories. She thinks she saw what she saw. You know, like her memories like are messed up. We've gone through it. It's messed up, but she still saw her memories as it's messed up. So like, I can't blame her on that. But the fact that she was immediately like, he's a bad guy without like thinking about like what he's been doing, Reddington's been doing in her life since introduced, is like figuring out that it's not like, it's kind of so impossible that he's just in her life just for the fulcrum. If literally, like I've said it in the past episode, I'll say it again. He literally could have kidnapped her, tortured her for however long before, in order to get the information he needed, rather than just playing along for God knows how long, and just trying to keep her quiet from this. And if you say Berlin's dead, so now he doesn't have that thorn on his side, so he could do this. He could kidnap her right now. He could kidnap her as he's seeing her right now.
video component manufacturer. Here he is before he was taken, and here he is the day SRU released him in exchange for $2 million cash.
We have a list of over 30 victims.
I don't understand. This guy makes a fortune taking corporate execs. Now he takes a CIA agent. Why change the business model?
Yeah, it's ready to say it. He's going crazy.
Sacred religion should be off limits.
Is Father Nabiev an operative of the CIA or not?
We all know that would be illegal.
That's not an answer to my question.
Not to my knowledge.
Look, I didn't call this meeting to make.
I guess it is like way too personal to be a father and
back safely.
If you were, and I'm saying if,
Yeah.
the agency would prefer to handle this on its own.
If an American citizen's been kidnapped overseas, that's FBI jurisdiction. If he's your asset, I can keep you involved. If not, you're out.
Bro's like, why am I taking orders? I'm in the CIA.
I'm Agent Keen, this is Agent Ressler. On behalf of the
He's
Bureau,
like-
we appreciate your help.
Let me be very clear, Agent Keen. It is you who are here to help me. This is an Uzbek military operation.
Appreciate your help.
Let me be very clear, Agent Keen. It is you who are here to help me. This is an Uzbek military operation.
All due respect, sir, an American citizen has been
He's
abducted.
trying
This is
to
why we
show
have
off his
extended the
authority.
courtesy of our invitation. But you will not be negotiating with Ruslan Denisov.
It's an
and you will not be
American,
negotiating with
citizen,
me.
though.
And you will turn over your firearms. If that's a problem and you wish to return
Who's
to
that
the
guy?
country.
No, no problem. 1 o'clock.
I didn't notice him. Too busy checking out Hugo Boss on the corner.
Okay, I was
Whoever he isn't a Fed. That suit wasn't bought on government salary.
The other
CIA,
one,
I bet. They am being subtle.
Looks like a shot putter. Same time next year, I haven't missed an art expo in Basel since. Lizzie! Please excuse me.
Be surprised about that.
What are you doing here?
I promise to help. I can't be an effective resource of thousands of miles from the
Hello, I have a private jet.
CIA at the airport. They see you?
I'll be sure to say hello. Uzbekistan has no extradition treaty with the United States.
Who are your friends over there?
But CIA
We'll
don't
have dinner.
care.
I know.
They don't care about
Wonderful
laws.
little hole in the wall. It's actually in a hole in a wall.
What's going on with you and Reddington? You two having a little lover's quarrel.
I don't understand.
Reddington, trustworthy.
News to me. What the heck's happening here? Yeah, they're about to get kidnapped. Did I call it or did I call it? I just said it 2 seconds. Oh, I thought that was CIA. I thought CIA was gonna kidnap her. I did not expect them to come. What is he doing here? Did Red know about this? And he's trying to do something.
I took you Agent Burke for another reason.
Agent Burke? Peter Burke?
Almost 25 years ago, my country sold an American company, Aneco Oil, the rights to build a pipeline through Tashkent to Andijan region. The price was absurd. The Uzbek people received a fraction of the value. Corruption. Well, you know, these things happen. And I don't care.
Yeah, they always use some truth to make them to what's it called, to fuel their illicit wrong deeds. You know, like this. They receive no money, so I'm gonna go murder a whole entire country. You know, I'm not saying that like usually it's like these freedom fighters. I mean that are wrong. There's some freedom fighters that are completely right, but like most of them who are like criminals who are actually bad people, you know, like pretend they're doing it for this cause, but really, you know, they want something else.
Hundreds more are sick, and the company does nothing.
Agreed.
Lawyers are no match for your wealthy attorneys. The American embassy looks away. The CIA is here, watching, doing nothing, reporting on any threats to your American interests.
Mr. Denisov.
The company that tests, the water is safe. So I did a test of my own.
Oh, made him drink the water. Or sit in the water. Okay, yeah, that's bad. That's bad. What is this Aneco oil? That's bad. Yeah. Okay.
I give him back to you now, to show you my good faith, so you can show the others the truth. The negotiations for your Agent Burke begin tomorrow.
We saw hostages, at least 4. I don't think Agent Burke was one, but he's probably there. We have got to find that compound.
That won't be easy. The local army can't even find them.
He should survive. His skin has been burned,
Any chemicals?
It's certainly consistent with prolonged exposure to benzene and polycyclic hydrocarbons, commonly associated with oil development.
Thank you, Doctor. Agent Wrestler, Dean Walker, EVP at Aneco. Just wanted to say thanks for bringing John.
Bruh, we saw you watching.
Flew in. Company sent me straight away. If there's anything you need, I'm here to help.
What do you mean just flew in? Well, you were not even. Yeah. Yeah, bro expected us to believe that. You weren't even subtle.
Have you really been here? 3 weeks. Company sent me to deal with Denisov, see if we could work something out. Privately, just family wanted it that way. They were afraid if the FBI got involved.
Yeah.
They're the ones who were afraid. Aneca's got nothing to hide. This leak Denisov keeps talking about, he's the one responsible. It's a scam. His men sabotage the pipeline and then demand a fortune because the locals are getting sick.
Commander, I know this is your case, but if Denisov wants to talk to the FBI...
Not an option.
I'm so confused. It's more looking like that Denisov is kind of a better person than Aneca. Aneca is the true bad guy. Aneca is the true bad guy because, after him lying about him being there, I don't trust a word that guy says. So I believe that
he's the one who's holding
Ruslan did not sabotage the pipeline.
I'm sorry, you can't order us not to talk to him.
I could arrest you and your partner for interfering in my investigation.
What
What's
investigation?
this guy's problem?
This guy and his group for over a year. Still abducting innocent people, holding them for ransom.
You and your partner would remain at the Tashkent Hotel under military guard. And if you try to leave...
Well, you certainly make
He's throwing his weight around, but does he know?
I'm impressed.
No
Not
way
with
the
you,
Americans will
Ruslan.
just...
He never really struck me as a man of the people.
The guy's a psychopath.
Probably just jerking. Yeah.
Agent Keene is late.
She's having room service.
They're just having a good time.
Doghouse?
Oh, that's a shame. She's gonna miss the most tantalizingly delicious horum baklava.
Ruslan's a criminal. Even if Annika comes to the table, Denisov would have no idea what to ask.
I think what's it called? Ruslan has like no aspirations as right. He knows a criminal. You know you can't trust him. So like he you know you can't make him mad and like like have you can't make him like not do this. He's just vibing with Reddington right now.
The lawyers would eat him for lunch.
You may be right. When's the next sit down?
Tomorrow morning.
Well, given your new entourage, I gather you may need my help to attend.
Actually, I think we've got that covered.
You guys are gonna try and escape. I'd like to see you guys try. Oh wait, no. In the back of the elevator, like how...
Bureau spoke with Annika Oil, and the good news is they want to fix this.
That is good news.
Yeah.
To be honest, I was a little worried. I mean, who am I? I'm just a criminal. I don't even know enough to know what I want. I will not be negotiating this deal myself.
Okay, oh.
I've decided to bring in a
Who's this?
professional. Someone to make sure that the company lawyers don't eat me for lunch.
Who is
Mr.
this?
Denisov, it is my pleasure to be here. Hello. My name is Raymond Reddington, and you are?
Oh, what? Of course he would do this. I mean, it's only like what is this? I knew he had some ulterior motive. There was some ulterior motive than what he has to say. We all know that he has that, but like with this one in particular, bro, why are you negotiating with Ruslan's side? Are you betraying Ruslan by doing this? This is. And like, why wouldn't you tell them in the hotel that you're doing this? This is what is his plan?
They saw the damage being done by the pipeline firsthand.
Wait, your people know where the compound is located.
They don't know the exact location, but based on drive time and the terrain they encountered, we think the compound is somewhere near the southeast base of the Zarafshan range.
We can have a Black Ops team on the ground tonight.
That would be a mistake. We don't know with certainty if Agent Burke is even there.
I'm willing to take that chance.
Destroy the trust they're trying to build with Denisov, as well as endanger.
Why are you telling this guy? I thought he was out.
I agree. At this point, a raid is premature. Agent Cooper, I'm assuming your informant can give assistance
Let's go.
on this one.
What I hear, he's right at the center.
More closer than you think.
I'm sorry, it's been a while since I've done one of these. Did I screw up already?
Done one of
You're
these.
going to negotiate for Denisov, are you?
You're the one who insisted that our interaction be strictly professional.
So this is him trying to get more time with him. Is this with her?
Represent the other side.
Agent Keen, in this world, there are no sides, only players.
Are we really supposed to sit here and hammer at a deal?
Yeah, what's the game
Absolutely
plan?
not. I was thinking we might get out for a bit. The first day of negotiation is rather like the first day of school.
Get out. Where?
And why does Ruslan trust him so much? I'm
What you're
curious.
smelling is benzene, a common pollutant in oil production. It's in the air we breathe and the food we eat. This way. We boil out our water for drinking and add andrographies. The content of the toxins.
Andrographies?
Does that work?
No. Carcinogen is ingested and cause melanomas. Damage internal organs, lung, liver, and kidney failure.
So who's a hostage here, Agent Burke or these poor devils?
I don't care what math he did. No company can ignore this. It's bad for business.
Only if someone can prove the truth. Annika spends a fortune on lobbyists to make sure that doesn't happen.
Yeah,
Maybe we can
I
contact
think
the
we
State
found the
Department, see
wrong
if they can
people,
apply
and
some pressure.
Reddington is trying to help this guy.
Try and clean up.
Agent Keen, I'm glad I caught you. You know, you're not an easy woman to reach.
I'm sorry, who's this?
Detective Martin Wilcox, Metro PD.
How does this even work? She's out of the country.
I hope I caught you in okay time.
Oh.
What's up, detective?
I'm looking into this missing persons case. Vic actually works for the PD. It's Lieutenant Ames, DC Harbor Master.
Right.
I think you said something about the FBI searching for fugitives out of Cumberland. Thing is, I've made a few calls, and nobody seems to know anything about
Oh,
it.
and if you
Well, that's
talk to
because it didn't
Cooper,
happen. It
this
was a
might
cover.
be
I
a
can
bad
share why
time.
with the lieutenant at the time.
Is there any
Yeah.
chance you can share it with me now? Might help me clear this case.
I'm sorry.
You're gonna have to tell me something. I mean, you being out there alone, drawing your weapon, giving a false story, raises some questions.
Bro, just say this is FBI business, not your business. Get out of
May
here.
I ask, Lieutenant Ames, who reported the missing?
I'm just sure.
His wife, married 32 years.
Well, I hope you find him, detective. Good luck.
I mean, that's it won't stop him. He'll continue going. Because you gave him nothing. And I mean, he had nothing, but...
The State Department is open to the idea of an inquiry.
You touched your baklava.
You told him and he's not interested?
This is all he cares about. But he came here for the baklava.
We've been ordered to stand down, but local authorities dealing with local issues, nothing we can do about that.
Brad's doing some ultra backups. Oh. This officer. I thought you were Uzbek army. Uzbek army only works for Uzbek army. I can't do any of that, but I'm just saying. I thought that's what he was saying.
Size one another up. Assessing risk. Setting boundaries. Challenging each other to reach them. A sensuous battle.
Wow, what's happening here?
Violence and sex. Balanced on the blade of a knife. Nothing given that is not earned. Nothing taken that is not given. This is the pure essence of negotiation.
Well, your negotiation's about to go bad.
What's wrong?
Everything.
One day. What? No face.
Commander, we've searched all the buildings. There is no sign of the hostages, including the American.
Yeah, now Ruslan is gonna be... I mean, if he's alive, he's gonna not trust these CIA.
When exactly did
I
this
mean,
happen?
these FBI.
2100 hours. Uzbek Special Forces reporting a full-scale raid of the compound.
By an army unit led by
Commander Kushan.
How the hell did he know how to find
Kushan.
Hayworth. That son of a bitch was ordered to stand down.
I ain't gonna walk. That CIA man has many bad actors.
Who's on the phone?
Cooper.
Harold, good. I want you to hear this.
Reddington, you know this wasn't our move. The CIA.
The CIA did what the CIA does. I expected as much, which is why Agent Burke and the other hostages were moved from that compound. The question is, why on earth you would share the compound's location with the very people I advised you not to trust?
I'll deal with Hayworth.
Oh, Hayworth is the least of your troubles now. I warned you about Denisov. I told you he was violent and unstable. How do you think he'll react to losing a dozen of his men?
Yeah, he's not gonna do.
He'll kill Burke? I have no idea. But now I'm afraid Denisov may not trust me, and I certainly don't trust you. The negotiations are over.
There's no sides, there's players. We've been here for 2 seasons and you're acting.
If they respected us, or would deal with us fairly.
Take a breath. I told you to move the hostages. You did. Your assets are intact.
Yeah.
He was left behind at the compound, abandoned by his commander.
Ruslan, he's more valuable alive than dead.
Not to me.
Yeah, okay. Man's just angry. He's angry right now.
CIA killed you. You understand? They did this.
Sacrifice the bishop. Reykjavik, 72. God, I can remember it like it was yesterday. I was in Stephen Bash's Zeppelin.
His face is like, what the hell are you doing?
Friday and Bobby sandwich when he did
Do
it.
I care?
Did what? Who did?
Bobby Fischer. It was game 13, move 50.
Why is he even listening to
He sacrificed his bishop. That's when Russia lost the Cold War. It was staggering. Spassky had no answer because he had no end game.
A chess move did that?
You capture and kill a CIA agent, you incur the wrath of the U.S. government. That's boots on the ground, drones overhead.
Yeah, once you do this, they won't stop at nothing to kill you.
My men were murdered.
Yeah.
A message has to be sent.
I mean, it is unfair what happened, but, you know, he's got to look at the long game.
Resources since time began. Someone has to offer a better alternative. That someone could be you. Denisov here is so blinded by anger, he thinks his problem started when he became aware of it. But you and I both.
Okay, he's giving up something secret. What is
Why
it?
don't you tell us about Jabin?
I don't know anything.
The CIA put you here for a reason. They violated their own policy and federal
so
law
something is
to hide you
big,
among locals
not
because
just
there's a secret
Ruslan.
they want to protect. Now tell us about Jabin.
No.
Make no mistake, Mr. Berg. My friend here is still making the bed he'll have to lie in for the rest of his life. But my bed is made, and I assure you, my bed.
He's like, I'm even more dangerous. You don't.
Of behavior. So you tell us what little you know about Jabin, or I'll put you in the ground myself. Give me the gun.
Leonid Jabin. He's the former cabinet minister, part of the old Soviet regime. Ran his whole region from the late 70s to the early 90s.
What?
A ruthless, corrupt, evil man. All these sick people are his fault.
And Annika, to be honest, but but what? Why would they, I mean I get it that he was his priest, that's why he was there to watch over him. They're still watching him.
Maybe he doesn't like you.
What a response.
For you, I'm afraid absolution won't be quite so easy to obtain. I need all the details of exactly how the Annika oil rights were sold. For how much, including gratuities, contingencies, and all the participants.
I want absolution in the next world, not a life in prison in this one.
That's too bad because you would be die.
But it's the confession, not the priest, that gives us absolution. It's yourself. Rich as Croesus, and you let Annika oil poison your own countrymen.
We didn't just poison our countrymen. We killed them. Hundreds of them.
He knows his own guilt.
They've got a missing persons case. The DC harbor master. He showed up where I was holding Tom.
Whoa.
Oh, why you? Yeah. This is not the time.
I didn't. It was Tom.
Tom? Why would Tom kill the one person in a position to rescue him?
To protect me. I realize how insane that sounds. I met the harbor master the first time he showed up and gave him my card. Told him I was there searching for 2 fugitives.
You lied to him.
To explain why I was there. I had no idea Tom would kill him. I tried to stop it.
Was there witnesses? Somebody must have been watching Tom while you weren't there.
There was someone.
But he won't help. He already hates Liz.
I don't think I can help you. You can't keep me here.
Take it easy.
Oh my God, he got to him.
Ask you a few questions, then you're free to go.
Burke's dead, isn't he?
No. We have new evidence to present. There is one proviso.
Got more
however.
leverage.
Mouthpiece from Annika, the one you spoke to. Bring him along.
Wait, we can't leave. Kushan's doubled the guards outside. It's too risky.
I may need to have a chat with this Commander Kushan. We'll come to you. See you in an hour.
Yeah, I gotta say, Sam, I've seen guys tripped up a lot of things.
Let's see if this guy's a good detective.
Yeah, that's a first.
Mm.
There it is. Yeah, so you spoke to the shellfish inspector.
Shellfish
You refused to let him
inspector?
board, and you promised to vacate the slip. See? I know you were there.
Okay, so what does that got to do with anything?
Wonderful job. Sorry. Traffic coming into the city.
Yeah, he's blaming him for the
This is Dean Walker from Annika.
missing person. So he's gonna give up
Smoking gun.
to save himself. But he doesn't have that much evidence. He's just that if he's smart, he would realize that that's just circumstantial. That he had a boat there. That same place that he went missing. That's just circumstantial evidence, in my opinion.
Ex-minister Jabin hasn't been in power.
Yeah,
for
I was about
20
to say
years.
that.
All
Like
due respect,
he was
sir.
in power with like when the Soviets was there, not Uzbekistan is no longer part of the Soviet, isn't it? So how did he give it away?
Not, but in a mad world, only the mad are sane, Kurosawa.
What the hell is he talking about?
History, Mr. Walker. My new friend knows a great deal about the history of your company's pipeline.
History is not new evidence.
Yeah.
Or maybe it is.
It's like, what the heck is he talking about?
As it turns out, we do agree on one key detail. Your company's current pipeline is not the worst thing on Earth.
Then what is?
The first pipeline. The one Annika built in 1988. 4 years before the current one.
Is that what he told you? The man is delusional.
Probably.
There was only one pipeline. We broke ground to build it in 92. Read the contract.
I don't think he's that
Right.
delusional.
The contracts do say that.
Started before
We
the
have
wall
him.
fell. Uzbekistan was still a constituent republic of the Soviet Union. Mr. Gorbachev was changing our future. I was allowed to secretly open our markets for an American pipeline.
This is fiction.
I sold the rights to them that year, and they built the first pipeline right away. You couldn't even wait to do it right. We were all so greedy.
The first line.
Man has become a. He's been living with this for 20 years. I guess now he's like, this is so annoying, even though he's been rich for the whole time.
Hundreds.
He's a bad guy, but at least he's owning up to it. He's
I still see that.
Then the Soviet Union collapsed and all hell broke loose. Annika paid Mr. Zhabin to orchestrate a cover-up. Bury the dead. Destroy any record that the first pipeline...
And he did that, and...
It wasn't the only disaster cloaked by those momentous events, hidden from view in the fog of a new world order.
It's a good story, but that's all it is. A story.
You can't prove it, is what he's gonna say.
Who happened to keep a complete set of the original documents in the hope that one day he might find the courage to set things right. Your engineers did better the second.
The courage was my gun.
This one took 20 years to start leaking. The people I represent don't want you to fix it.
They don't?
No.
What?
The Uzbek people have had quite enough of Annika's promises. They want you to leave. Pack up your pipeline and leave.
Ow.
That won't happen.
And reparations. After reparations also.
Incentive. So Mr. Zhabin was kind enough to direct him to one of the mass graves where victims of the first pipeline are buried. His men are on their way there now. I can stop them if we have a deal.
Now that's blackmail.
Can I get some water, please? Effective immediately, Annika Oil has elected to cease operation of its local pipeline. And we are thrilled to announce some exciting and highly profitable new initiatives.
He's covering it up after this.
We gotta go. SRU just confirmed. Agent Reddington's been released.
Where?
But I don't get it. Why do... I mean, I feel like, you know, like, what's it called? Reddington did not think that the pages wouldn't be enough to convict all those Annika Oil executives and also destroy the company. Because if the company goes down, wouldn't the pipeline cease to function? You know? So, what's it called? Why instead of just going to the public and just sending this information to the government, they were like, we'll just negotiate, because now yeah, sure, they'll close down this pipeline, but then they'll eventually probably do this build another bad pipeline in a different part of the world. It's bad.
I've heard nothing but terrible things.
Yeah.
What kind of deal are we talking?
He's like, how dare you hold my Liz on the hotel?
I can take you to the body.
Bruh.
Is that valuable enough?
Okay, this guy's just threatening you with circumstantial evidence, bruh. You know, if you thought about it, you would think that, and then if you take him to the body and probably to the murder, I mean, if you take him to the body, then yeah, you're not like a good. What's happening here?
He should be here anytime now.
Car's arriving now, sir. Team leader, stand by.
How did they find out where they
in the
are?
vehicle?
Oh wait, about the Agent Burke. So they knew this. Bruh. Denby's all dripped out.
Agent Burke, welcome back.
Hey, Arnold.
Sir, I tried to stop him.
You and I have a problem.
Take a step back, Harold.
You ignored a Justice Department directive. You told Kushan how to find that cop.
You can't prove it.
You and I both know my
Well, I'm a little busy here.
I can
neither confirm nor deny.
To those agents. The next time your phone rings, it'll be the Attorney General calling.
Sir, standing by for your order. Sir, our window's closing. Requesting authorization to take immediate action.
Stand down.
That's all it took. My man Harold has aura. Denied him.
Commander Kushan and his men are at my compound.
His men are?
If you can get me out of the country.
I can. But I won't.
They will arrest me.
Perhaps. Sooner or later, we all must pay for our crimes.
What is he?
This Kushan?
You know me too well.
The end game.
You could run this country, Ruslan. What you've done is that important.
But he's a little bit violent for this. But I mean, you know, he does care about the country.
Lives. You'll make this country billions. You may go to prison for a bit, but you will emerge a hero.
Does he believe what he's saying?
One of the few standing in your way is Commander Kushan. Well, not standing.
You just give him a few words. You don't tell them exactly how to run the country, though. If I was him, I'd be like confused. What does that mean? Do you want me to kill him, or do you want me to ransom him? Which one do you want me to do?
Commander Kushan.
More on this breaking story. Just hours after Anika Oil's announcement that the company is shutting down its pipeline comes this surprising development. The government and French oil conglomerate Savignon have reached a deal to nationalize a brand new pipeline. The deal, said to be worth billions, should gain easy approval and will be finalized within days.
That's what I meant with why didn't you go public with this so that this won't happen? They wouldn't be so keen to do this.
I never saw it coming. I knew you had to have an angle.
Wait.
Elizabeth Keene, this is Claude Hippo, Senior Vice President.
Oh my god, okay. So I was wrong again. Oh, the ulterior motive wasn't even the ulterior motive. There was another ulterior motive underneath the ulterior motive. All this so that he could get his own pipeline built.
Resident of Savignon. Chanté.
You were having drinks together the day we arrived. You knew exactly what was going to happen.
At this point,
I had an inkling.
What do you mean you had an inkling? You bashed this whole thing. But what happens if this Savignon does bad, and then this what's called Ruslan will try to do this with these people? How is this gonna happen? By helping, you could have gotten that pipeline destroyed. That other. Okay, now I get it. The fact that he was negotiated was because he wanted to keep this quiet so that these guys can easily build a pipeline, you know? So, yeah, okay, everything has been confirmed.
That's why you wanted Anika to abandon the pipeline.
This is not gonna
to clear
do
the way
well
for
with
another
Down operations. The victims are well compensated.
Also, they did play reparations.
They get a little justice. A new firm is poised to deliver a state-of-the-art pipeline. Everybody wins.
You get a payday from Savignon for making it happen.
Of course. That's my business here.
Beetle of Halls.
Long live the company.
Hey.
Did you find anything?
No. I mean, yes. Looks like some kind of data technology.
Oh, so it has all the evidence
80s or
of the
90s.
fulcrum.
How it works, what it does. I don't have the faintest idea.
No, it's gonna take a while for us to, you know, figure out how to use it.
No jail time if I testify. You're not gonna believe what I have to say.
Such a
What
lunatic.
about Elizabeth Keene?
Bro, you were the one who... Elizabeth wasn't even the one who was trying to kill him! And you were trying to kill him, and you helped Tom kill him! Bruh! What a bust. What a terrible person, you know? Honestly, terrible person, this guy. Man, just... I mean, what can you expect from a criminal? She should have never trusted him. But, I mean, to be honest, she should have... my memory might not be correct, but I feel like before the harbor master came the second time, Reddington already told Liz that he knew about Tom. At that point, she should have told him, or at least I know that the harbor master was still alive when Reddington told Liz that I know about Tom. You know, she should have told him then, because clearly she couldn't pick actually a good person to help him keep secrets. You know, this guy, man, is just a squealer, and he was the one who out of all the three, those two are the ones who actually killed him, not Liz. Liz may have, what was the reason they were all there, but, it wasn't the reason that he was dead. I don't know what I'm saying, but I believe that's right. If you guys enjoyed this reaction, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.